Hello YouTube, it is your boy B3 here, back with another kicking action figure review. Sorry about that crunching noise. I threw a toy at my cat because she's messing with my new Godzilla figure. But speaking of new figures, got one right here for you today. Not quite as new as my Godzilla, but also pretty cool. It is the Marvel Legends Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 Mantis Build-A-Figure Wave X Nihilo. Yeah, it's one of the cosmic protectors. You can get either X Nihilo or Adam Warlock, but you got to get them both to build Mantis. There are several figures in this wave. I'm actually going to show you who's in this wave. Oftentimes I don't physically show you, I just tell you, but today I feel like showing you. So you build Mantis, this team member. She probably coulda, shoulda been a single-carded figure, to be completely honest. And then maybe this guy should have been the Build-A-Figure, right? Death's Head 2. He's the biggest figure in this wave, I think, so he should have been the Build-A-Figure. Then you have X Nihilo himself, Adam Warlock, another Star-Lord, just what we needed. Nebula, who I may or may not get. I haven't seen her in the wild. I've seen the rest of them in the wild, but I haven't seen her, so we'll see. Gamora, and a new rocket that we actually did need. And if you want to check out the read-up for X Nihilo and Adam Warlock, these guys right here, X Nihilo. Here it is. Ooh, bend it up and pause and read that. There you go. Whatever. In the garbage. But he does come with the Mantis Build-A-Figure piece right here. It's an arm. Congrats. It's the left arm. But it's tiny. Alright, it's in my random Build-A-Figure box now. For parts I'm never going to use, but I'll probably just sell it, honestly. But, yeah, so here he is, X Nihilo. To be honest, not a very interesting character in my opinion, but then again, the only story I ever read with him in, I think, was Infinity, before all that Inhuman stuff went down, you know, back in the day. It seems like it was so long ago, but relatively, it really wasn't. But I guess relatively, nothing is really old. Except the universe itself. Whatever, he's a cosmic character, I can say shit like that. But, it's just the Hyperion mold. It's just the Hyperion mold that they use for large characters. You know, we've seen it a dozen times. I actually have several Hyperion mold figures, but I really like the Hyperion mold. I just like this big-ass buff mold, you know? So I'm not even complaining. I dig it. I really do dig it. He's got these open hands that I believe first came with the Venom that utilized the Hyperion mold. And he's just this nice, brilliant gold all over. And the gold all seems to match, too. So that's nice. He does have these feet. So I think they're new. You know, just regular-looking feet. Nice big Omega symbol. Could be painted a little better. It's got gaps where the gold bleeds through, where it didn't actually cover it because of the muscle detail. The favorite part of the figure is the head sculpt. What an amazing head sculpt. You know, I really like his expression. It's full of emotion. Lots of these figures and stuff that come out these days are completely expressionless. Let me just grab... You know what? Actually, every figure I'm going to show you in size comparisons is expressionless except for one. But I'm going to show you just some DC figures because they're on the other side of me, and we'll wait for the size comparisons. Expressionless. 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 You know, I could keep going, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna put them back on the floor, actually. So it's nice to have a figure with a nice expression on his face. You know, he's got lots of good detail. I love these big-ass horns. Just what a nice-looking head. The rest of him's pretty basic, but that's a good head sculpt. That is a really good head sculpt. His articulation, exactly what you would expect. He looks up, he looks down, side to side. Got a nice head wobble, actually. Up and down, forward and back. Bicep swivel, double elbow bend. You have a wrist swivel. You have forward and back on the wrists. You know, I'm just trying to speed through this because if you've ever seen or held or used a modern Marvel Legend, you know what the articulation is. Ab crunch forward and back. You have waist swivel in and out on the legs, forward and back. You have a thigh swivel. You have a double knee bend. True, true, true. You have a boot swivel up and down on the feet and a nice ankle pivot. As you can see, he does have 2 peg holes on the bottom of the feet along with a little bit of legal stuff. But yeah, I mean, cool fig. Cool fig. So now we're going to move on to some size comparisons. So here's Nihilo with some other Marvel Legends. I intentionally picked commonly used sculpts since the Hyperion mold is commonly used. Here on the left, using the Bucky Cap mold, we have Daredevil, pretty cool. And on the right, Speed Demon, using the Pizza Spider-Man mold. I actually could have just used Pizza Spider-Man and Bucky Cap because I have them, but whatever. And then I want to show them with some MCU figures like I always try to do. Here on the left we have the Homecoming Spider-Man homemade suit. Pretty cool figure actually. They put a lot of work into these movie figures sometimes. The Spider-Man ones they do. And then another really cool figure. These are two of my favorite movie figures actually from Marvel Legends. Black Panther. This is the Civil War one obviously. Very cool. Very cool figure. Gotta love it. And lastly, of course, I gotta show them with some non-Hasbro stuff. The last two, or four, you could say, have all been Hasbro Marvel Legends. So here are some Marvel figures that are not from Hasbro. Here on the left, we have a Diamond Select Marvel Select figure. It's the Spider-Man Homecoming Spider-Man. Who's a cool fig. Very cool. Obviously too big for Nihilo, but still very cool. And then on the right, this one scales a bit better. We have the Battle Ravaged Spider-Man from Toy Biz and the first Sam Raimi Spider-Man movie after he gets his butt kicked by Green Goblin, you know. But, I mean, at least they all look good together. I dig this Nihilo, and as you can obviously tell, he's a larger sculpt, and that's just how he looks. He looks big, and he's supposed to. So all in all, what are my final thoughts on the Hasbro Marvel Legends Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 Mantis Build-A-Figure Wave Cosmic Protectors Nihilo figure? I dig him. I mean, to be honest, he's really just a basic Hyperion mold figure. There's nothing terribly special about him, except that head sculpt. That is a very good head sculpt, and I'm still high about it. Neck down, totally normal figure, nothing special about him, but very cool head. Articulation, exactly what you would expect. Accessories are non-existent, but I'm not sure he's a figure that would terribly benefit from accessories. I mean, some characters just don't really have accessories. Like, if you just wanted a cheap Superman figure, you probably wouldn't get accessories. I mean, more expensive ones you would want accessories, of course, interchangeable hands, etc. But, you know, it's a $20 figure, maybe $15 if you get him from the right place. I got him on rollback, so he was like $16.99 or something. And I'm very happy I got him. Even though it is just the Hyperion mold again. I'm very happy to have him. Something about that gold and that head sculpt just really get me. I just love the gold, dude. He hasn't gone on display yet. Actually, my Marvel Legends display is kind of in disarray. That's what happens when you have a cat, I suppose. But, yeah, that's it. I think it's a good figure. If you're an Nihilo fan or a Cosmic Characters fan or just a neat figure fan, you know, pick him up. He's fun. He's cool. So that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. But that is it. Thank you all once again. Subscribe for more Marvel, DC, Godzilla, Ultraman, Power Ranger, Star Wars reviews, all kinds of stuff. I do all kinds of figures. And if you want to see my action figure collection updates, where you can see what figures I'm buying, because sometimes if I get like a used figure or something doesn't have all its accessories, I'm not going to review it, or if there's something I want to keep in package, I won't review it. But you can see those figures in my action figure collection updates on my B3 Productions channel. I think it might be listed as my new channel, or perhaps even my main channel, even though this is technically my main channel. I kind of wanted to make it my new channel, but it never really happened. But yeah, B3 Productions, name of my other channel. You know, you can get to it several ways. Links in the description below, link on my profile. But I got lots of action figure and comic book stuff on that channel as well. So that's it. Thank you all once again, and I'll see you all later.